Hi everyone, Chris here. Hope that you're having a good Saturday and that your weekend is going okay. If you did the test today or yesterday, I hope that it went well for you. So what I thought I'd do is make a short Facebook Live video on reading. As you probably know, if you're on my mailing list or anything like that, then you are probably aware that we're doing like a 5-day challenge. That's focusing on writing, but a lot of people, more people than I thought, have been asking me about reading and how I can help them with reading. So I didn't want to just constantly be sending you stuff like join my challenge, join my challenge. I wanted to make you guys happy by giving you some information about reading, because that's what a lot of people have been asking for. Most of you have been asking about writing and you need help with writing, but you know, a significant number of you have been asking about reading. So I'm going to look at 4 reasons why you might have got a low score in reading, and we're going to look at solutions to that problem. Wow, we've got a lot of people saying hello already. Hello Jali, hello Laurelie, hello Maha, hello Leroux. I'm sorry for mispronouncing your names. Hello Marendra. There's so many of you that I mispronounce everybody's name. I'm really sorry, but it's impossible to get everyone's name correct. Hello Rasha. Hello Abdullah. Hello Hali. I still have problems in reading with true, false, not given. Yeah, that's the number one one that everybody asks about. Hello Anne. Hello Win. Who else have we got? Hello, I'm never going to be able to pronounce this name. Balasubramanian. Probably completely differently to how I said it. Hello Haval. Hello Ing. Hello Alchemy. Hello Nav. Wow, we've got a lot of people for a Saturday. Hello Venetia. Hello Abdo. Wow, we've got 92 people, 99 people. Hello Danielle Baresi. Hello Sarah. Okay, so this is a boring video if I'm just saying hello to everybody. So hello to everybody who has said hello. Okay, so 4 reasons why 4 reasons why you might be getting a low score in reading and how to fix it. So here's the 4 main reasons that I think. Okay, so first reason is skimming and scanning. When I talk to students, when students first come into my academy and we chat to each other, we talk to each other, and I say like, how do you think that you get a good score in reading? They always say 2 words: skimming, scanning. And when you actually ask students, what does skimming mean? What does scanning mean? In what questions do you use it? In what order do you use it? When do you not use it? When do you use it? The answer is they have no idea. So lots of students just know these 2 words, skimming and scanning, without actually, well, most people know what they are, but most people don't know, when to use them. And most people don't really think about the most important skill, which is, sorry, I'm just reading a comment, should be considered the accent. Joe Pete, should be considered, are you talking about my accent? Most people don't consider the most important skill, which I would call close reading. So reading for detail. That's where you're actually going to find the answer. Skimming and scanning can help you locate the answer or give you an idea of where the answer is, but you're not going to be able to find the correct answer unless you actually read in detail. And that's something that lots and lots of students don't do, or don't know how to do, or haven't been taught how to do that. And another really important point is knowing when to skim, when to scan, and when to read for detail. Those 3 things are very important, but it's even more important to know when you should do one and when you should not do another, or in what order you do them. So for example, in some questions you might be skimming first to get a general idea. Sorry, there's a fly there. And then you might be scanning to locate the particular paragraph. And then what you need to do is you need to get in there and do some close reading. And this is quite difficult to know because every question is different. So you have true, false, not given questions, matching headings questions, summary completion questions, short answer questions. You have, did I say matching headings, summary completion, all of those different types of question. So each of those requires different skills at different times. So a true, false, not given question is going to be completely different in when you use skimming, scanning, and close reading to, say, a matching headings question. So if you go at each question with the same strategy, you skim, then you scan, then you close read, you might not be doing it properly. So you need to treat each question individually, and we'll talk about that later in this video in a moment. But yeah, don't blindly think that skimming and scanning is going to solve all your problems. If skimming and scanning solved everybody's problems, everyone would get a band 9, because that's all anybody talks about. If you want a more detailed article about that, about the differences between skimming, scanning, and close reading, go to my website, IELTSadvantage.com, and go to the reading section, and you'll find the article there. Or if you Google, just go into Google and type the name of my website, IELTS Advantage, and then type skimming and scanning into Google, and it will take you there. Anything you need for IELTS, just Google IELTS Advantage plus the thing that you need. So lots of comments, just let me go through them in case we have any questions. Facebook fixed this bug, but now the bug is back. The bug in Facebook Live is, you can't see my screen, but if you're on Facebook Live, you can see yourself, and then you can see all the comments. There was a bug that when you scrolled through the comments, it took you immediately back to the latest comment. Facebook fixed that bug last week, and now it's back. I don't know, but we love Facebook because it allows us to do this, so we're not going to complain too much about them. Okay, so the second problem why you might be getting a low score, and this is probably the biggest problem, is something that people don't think about too much with the reading test, and that's vocabulary. The reading test in many ways and the listening test in many ways is a vocabulary test. If you do not have a wide-ranging vocabulary, doesn't matter how good your reading skills are or how good your IELTS reading test skills are, if you don't understand the words or you don't understand the key words that help you find the answer to the question, then you're not going to be able to do very well. So one of the keys to getting a high score in reading is improving your vocabulary. And until you're able to do that, you won't be getting one of the higher scores. It's just that simple. Sorry if that's too blunt for you, or you were hoping that I would tell you exactly what to do to get a band 9 in reading. It's impossible to do that, because unless you have a wide-ranging vocabulary, you're not going to be able to get one of the higher scores. Does that mean that you have to know every word in the English language? No. Does it mean that you need to know 50% of the words in the English language? No. It just means that you need a decent level of vocabulary. If you want to improve your vocabulary, so that's what you should be doing. If you want to improve your reading score, you should be improving your vocabulary. Go to IELTSadvantage.com, and on the home page at the bottom, you will see a vocabulary improvement plan. It's an ebook, PDF ebook. It's free. All the stuff on IELTS Advantage is free, so you can have a look there. So just go to the home page, IELTSadvantage.com. Wow, there's lightning outside. Look how bad the weather is outside. You might see a little bit of writing, but I don't mind because I like colder weather, so it's getting a little bit colder, so that's good. So go to IELTSadvantage.com, and in the bottom right-hand corner on the homepage, you'll see the vocabulary improvement plan. The third reason why you might not be getting the reading score that you need is treating each question in the exact same way, or in other words, not having a particular strategy for each different type of question. So as I mentioned before, there are many different questions that you might be asked to do on the reading test. Summary completion, matching headings, yes, no, not given, true, false, not given, multiple choice, many different ones that you might get. If you approach each of these in the exact same way, you're not going to do quite well because they're all different. It's kind of like writing task 2. You have many different types of question. You have to approach them in a slightly different way. Writing task 1, many different types of graph and maps and processes. You have to treat them differently and attack them in a different way. So my advice to you would be, first familiarize yourself with the different types of reading question. You should be able to look at that reading question and 1 second understand what the reading question is. Not understand all of the different stuff, but understand exactly what type of question it is. Like, is this a true, false, not given question, or is this a multiple choice question, or is this a matching headings question? What one is it? And then you need to have a particular strategy for each of those different types of question. So inside IELTS Writing Academy, as a bonus, what we do for people is we give them an ebook on listening and reading, and we give them step-by-step strategies for all of the different types of reading question and listening question. I'd love to give that to you for free, but if I do, all of my IELTS Writing Academy students will go crazy because it's part of, they paid a lot of money to be in there. But there are many other ways that you could find that out, or you can join IELTS Writing Academy in the future when it opens again. The fourth reason is a very simple reason why you're not doing well in the reading test. And you're going to think, why did he say that? It's so simple, it's so obvious, but it's really important. Most of you do not read in English. Most of you do not do that regularly on a daily basis, and most of you do not read for more than a few minutes, or 10 minutes, or 15 minutes. A lot of you, when you do the reading test on your test day, it's the first time you've ever read in English for 1 hour constantly. And then people come out and they go, oh, why couldn't I finish the test? Or I got really tired, or it was really difficult, or I didn't get all the questions correct. Of course, unless, if you're doing an English reading test and you never read in English, it's going to be quite difficult. So that sounds really obvious, but wow, it's a lot of lightning. That sounds really obvious, but you should be reading consistently in English and doing it on a daily basis. Do you need to read for 1 hour or 2 hours or 3 hours every single day? No, but if you read for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes every day, then you will do much better. How can you do that? You have one of these. You're watching this on a smartphone or a computer. Probably you're watching this on a phone. Everyone has access to, well, 90% of people, well, if you're watching this, you definitely have access to the internet. Most people have 3G or 4G or whatever. So if you're sitting on a bus or waiting for class to start, or on your lunch break, or before you go to bed, or when you wake up, everybody has 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes in a day where they're doing nothing. Turn on your phone, go to, can be anything, can be the BBC News or the New York Times or something, and read the news. That's pretty interesting. Well, I think it is. Many of you probably think it's really boring. But if you are interested in football, read about the football last night. If you're interested in fashion, go to a fashion blog and read about that for 10 minutes. If you're interested in cooking, go and read about cooking. Whatever you're interested in, that's absolutely fine. Lots of you think that you have to just constantly do reading tests, like IELTS reading tests every day. That's a waste of time. That should be 10% of your actual preparation time. It is much better to read about, say you're really into football. It's much better to read about football every day and to be interested in that and to learn from that than to do IELTS practice tests every day. So those are the 4 things. In summary, too much emphasis on skimming and scanning, and not knowing when to skim and when to scan, and not knowing how to read in detail. If you want help with that, go to IELTSadvantage.com. There's a free article, just Google it, you'll find that. Vocabulary is the next reason why you're probably not getting the score that you need in the reading test, especially synonyms. Lots of the answers, so when you're scanning for the location of where your answer is, lots of the clues are going to be synonyms, and the answers will also often be synonyms, so you definitely need to be good at vocabulary. If you want help with that, go to IELTSadvantage.com and look at the bottom right hand corner and you'll see a free ebook about a vocabulary improvement plan. The other reason is you're treating all questions in the exact same way and you don't have a strategy for each of them. I mentioned that I have an ebook, but it's only available to IELTS Writing Academy students, IELTS Speaking Academy students. We can't give that away for free because people have paid for it already. And basically, people never reading. The first time you ever read for more than 1 hour is your test day. That's a very bad idea. Okay, I cannot read your comments. So there's many comments here. I can't read the old comments. Facebook will not allow me to. So what I will do is, basically Facebook won't let me scroll through them. What I'll do is I'll go, don't worry, I'm not going to ignore your comments. I'm going to, when I finish this live session, if you have any questions, I'll go and I'll look for that. Mohammed, this guy is so cool. Can you tell more people that, Mohammed? Most people don't think I'm very cool, but appreciate your advice. Someone whose name is in Greek, I think, and I can't read. Please save the live. Thank you. Yeah, all of the live videos are saved on this page after, so you can go and look at them. Sam says, good sir, thank you very much. You're welcome, Sam. Jamie says, how about true, false, not given? Any strategies for that? Go to IELTSadvantage.com and check it out there. There's a whole article on that, Jamie. And yeah, that's pretty much it, unless you have any questions for me. I think I will go and not bore you anymore on a Saturday. Suan says, a nice strategy for improving vocab by reading. Yeah, you can we say kill two birds with one stone, like that's an idiom for you if you want to use that. Do two things at once. If you want to improve your reading and your vocabulary at the same time, read something you're interested in and note down new words and phrases, and that will help you improve your reading and help you improve your vocabulary at the same time. Mahandra, 200 live people. I know, it's pretty good, huh? I think everyone's just bored on a Saturday and they're like, so Surabai says thank you, Josie says thank you, Valid says thank you, Abhishes, true, false, not given. Yeah, there is a article on my site for free. You can go, just Google it. Okay, so I think I'll go. Remember, if you want to join my challenge, you'll find it either on my website or on this page. Make sure you join before tomorrow. After tomorrow, you can't join. It's only $1 it's an amazing price, because if we do these challenges again, we're probably going to do it for like $50. So you're getting like $50 of value for $1, which is a crazy price. Basically, the reason why we're doing it for $1 is it's an experiment, and we've never done this before, and all we want to do is do it this time and get feedback on from you guys. So we're doing it at a really low price. Also, if you want to join my premium VIP course, IELTS Writing Academy or IELTS Speaking Academy, you have to join the challenge. Basically, we want you to do the challenge so that you get used to my ways of teaching, and that we can get to know you to see if we want you to join. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. If you want to, you'll find it on this page or on my website. Have a great Saturday, and I will see you again. And the people that ask questions, I'll go and look at the comments now and get back to you. Okay, have a good day. Bye-bye.